A bottle of liquid was thrown out by a catapult, and it happened to fall into the dinosaur. Finally, at a temperature of -30 degrees, the dinosaur was instantly frozen. After falling to the ground, its belly continued to expand, and then it turned into a scumway. Unexpectedly, the time machine flew out from inside, and when they were about to pick up the time machine, it was picked up by a pterosaur and tasted. They were able to travel back through mountains and rivers. Finally, we arrived at the pterosaur nest. There were countless pterosaur eggs inside, and the time machine was in the middle of the eggs. Zhuangmao walked over in 5 enchanting steps, and was about to leave after getting the time machine. At this moment, Long the egg kept shaking and cracked little by little. In the blink of an eye, countless little yulongs burst out of their shells. At this critical moment, Zhuang sang a lullaby. But Xiao Yulong was very useful. It didn't take long for them to fall asleep one by one. Xiao Mei held the time machine and suddenly found the signal. She walked forward with expectation and found an obelisk in the desert. He didn't notice it at all. He walked over without hesitation and entered a crystal cave. There were several steamed buns on the ground. He was about to pick them up and take a bite when a lizard appeared behind him. Then he was captured. It turned out that they wanted to use a time machine to travel to 200 million years later to rule the earth. After discovering that Xiao Mei was missing, Zhuang put on the clothes of a lizard monster and sneaked into the base quietly. He found that Xiao Mei was locked in a cage. It was 500-degree lava. Upon seeing this, Zhuang took off his clothes, jumped on Long Zi, and rescued Xiao Mei by swinging on a swing. Just when the two sides were about to fight, the Tyrannosaurus Rex ran in, but Zhuang was not afraid and wanted to challenge the Tyrannosaurus Rex. He picked up a stick on the ground and drew 2 strokes with a pen before being knocked to the ground. He took out a 2-kick from his bag, lit it with a lighter and pointed it toward the tiger Tyrannosaurus. Unexpectedly, the 2-kick actually killed him, an 18-year-old worker on the spot. Pick up the stick next to you and aim at the target. After a run-up, you stick it on the ground. Then you jump up high and crawl into the dinosaur's mouth. Tyrannosaurus Rex yelled, turned around and walked away. Faced with the encirclement of the lizard army, Xiao Mei was not afraid and chose hard steel, but within a few seconds, he was caught. Curly Mauser picked up the monkey as a weapon and saw a large area in an instant. Just when they were in dire straits, Zhuang came back riding a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Facing an army of lizards. The dinosaur killed them all in just a few breaths. It turned out that after Dazhuang was eaten by Brother Long, he burrowed all the way down and finally cured Brother Long's constipation, so Dazhuang became the eldest brother. Then they entered the mysterious passage and returned to Earth with a bottle of fluid, but were stoned.